of Dissector versus Chrissy. This is Dissector is Nitin Charles, and Chrissy is Varun Reddy. Both of them are Zerg. Varun is, of course, one of the best players in India as a Zerg player, and the next Indian hope. So here we go.
Yep.
Everything has gone quiet.
Well, everything has gone quiet because it is the heart of the swarm. Dissector is just telling everyone he's now level 2. He's just he can't use both hands. He says you have to go ahead and play with one hand behind your back. And currently in the top corner we have the dark purple Dissector, Nitin Joshua Charles, who's going to be playing the purple Zerg, and in the bottom left as a tribute to Gotham and Arya and his beautiful daughter Arya, we have the right nice pink Zerg, RBX Krishi, going and representing his team RV. Aga, that's a big thing. Big shout out to you guys for going and supporting Team RVX, supporting Chrissy. Now, guys, if you don't know who Chrissy is Varun, and Varun is one of the coolest players we have in the Starcraft 2 scene, one of the most improved players. What do you think will happen in this game?
I'm guessing that Nitin should be looking, Dissector should be looking to make something happen really in early game. Try to pressure Chrissy here to make something happen. Otherwise, he's gonna be owned.
And there's a fun fact: Nanu, the guy who's Dissector, owned him when he was in bronze. And guys, if you think that everyone is bronze, just straight off gets into Grandmaster League, no, they don't. They go ahead and play bronze, just like all of us. And times have changed, and this is the time where the two guys go across the center map, and it's like this plume of energy coming out, and both these guys are saying, sorry, we ain't gonna fly over that. No way. No, we don't want fried overseers.
No, it's a good blow dryer. They blow dry the milky bottoms. This is both overlords at least. One, you just missed this. Both overlords literally went through each other just now. They made out and they went through each other.
Forgive and forget, buddy. Let me win one game against you right now. And straight off, this time, Chrissy says, you know what, I don't even go ahead and wait for you to go ahead and lay down your expansion. I'll go ahead and expand faster than you. I know how you're going to play. And that's what he's done. And his hatch is nearly finished, while Dissector's is half done. And this time he'll show what that advantage can go ahead and do and take that forward.
In this case, Dissector actually went for the more of a safer build. He made his spawning pool and got his gas early. He's researching his speed faster than Chrissy, and kind of delayed his hatch to be on the safe side now. And on the other hand, Chrissy kind of did the build that Dissector did last game, where he's gone for a quicker hatch, and I believe he also delayed his queen, maybe.
Well, not too much.
Yes, he did. You see that?
Yeah,
the queen is already out for Dissector. So he delayed both of his queens are just popping out now. So Chrissy definitely feeling a bit more comfortable playing this match against it. I'm going to quickly just press 2 to see. Yeah, he did scout. He saw the expansion, and then he knew what was happening.
And these two little zerglings will go ahead and say, let's see what we can see. And they'll try and run inside. And they will see that not much is there. They should be able to go ahead and run inside. Will they be able to go inside? Not really. No. And the solo zergling will say, my brother is dead, I shall need to go back right now. And while that is happening, Chrissy actually shows that you can actually use a queen for offense to go ahead and clear out your base. Now that normally happens if you're trying to go ahead and do something interesting, which you can see there is this push that is going to be that's ready to go, and he's going to be sending that straight through. I don't know whether he saw that or not. Here comes the big influx, and let's see whether he can go ahead and counter that fairly sufficiently or not.
If you see the production tab, nothing is being produced. Finally, two banelings. That's all he has to make. Nothing else coming out of the production tab, and this could be GG pretty soon. There's nothing coming out.
No.
He used supply block, and there's only wow, they really took down a lot of units. Those two banelings really paid for themselves.
Yeah, they
but
did.
Still, 18 zerglings coming out. They'll take about one more second, and this push will be reverted. But Dissector losing a few units. Let's just let me press 6 workers being lost. But let's not forget a lot of zerglings were also lost. On the other hand, so let's see if they can make something happen. There's 10.
That's a great choke to go ahead and start fighting against. And this time where that's how to go.
Another baneling comes out to even the playing field.
But here comes the replenishments, and this actually might just end everything which is there. This is a far higher numbers than he expects. He's going to be focusing down on the baneling nest. If the baneling nest goes down, yes, the baneling nest does go down, and I don't think he will have anything left to go ahead and counter in terms of big attacks. And he's just going to go back and say, you know what, that's fine. I'm good.
That was a big loss there for baneling nest. Another baneling nest being built right now. But is Chrissy following up this with anything? No, he's not. He's kind of just gone back to his macro mode again, being just making drones. That's 6 drones, and look at that. The Spire just going down. Just behind all of this, a hive was finished, and a Spire was put down. And this is not at all looking good for Dissector, who does not even have his gases, and is still building his basic defenses to kind of walling himself in, and. He doesn't even have 100 gas to even start a layer. So soon the Spire will be done, which is halfway done now. And this is going to be pretty difficult for Dissector.
Well, Dissector expands on the back of that, and the confrontation of the Lings will go ahead and go straight at the face. Now, I'll actually, while this is going on, and this is fairly interesting, I'll ask you a more important question. What do you think about the play style of Varun? Do you think it's too macro?
Varun is he likes to play safe, and you know what, there is a manner of playing Zerg, which I guess he's just not very comfortable with that aggressive manner of playing Zerg. He likes to play safe, he likes to stay ahead of his opponent, he likes to know what his opponent is doing at all times. You see some sneaky play here. Dissector is actually going for a counter attack while Varun has pushed in to kind of cancel his third. Let's see if he's going to make something happen, but no, he walks into the banelings, loses all his tiny army that he had lost. Finally, from a couple of banelings being produced. Again, no layer. Let's not forget no layers. 9 Mutalisks are coming out. No more Mutalisks will be made after this. But a roach war has been put down. Upgrades will be going through. Speed will be going through. A lot of roaches will be coming out. So right after the pressure of these Mutalisks, who will clear out the map of all the overlords, roaches will come in and destroy everything. Again, the same build he did last time. Very safe, secure. Mutas give him the vision that he needs to see what his opponent is doing and make most out of it. Dissector just kind of trying to walking there and losing all his units behind it. And there is a single baneling which gets focused down before it is even made. And Chrissy is able to save that base, no problem. And I believe Dissector is throwing his units away. I don't think he has any plans of winning this game anymore. He's kind of given up. 46 to 100, that's the supply. And I'm just really interested in those mutas. If you select mutas and press all Control F, you can just nicely see them flying around.
And they're going to be joining the big party right about now.
Another cancellation on that hatch is not going to help the case. As you can see behind this, the roach speed upgrade is happening and the missile attack one is happening as well. Chrissy knows about the counter attack that's coming around and is pulling back the whole army to protect his third base. And he's ready for it, he's waiting for it.
Yeah, and I think after this is I think it's just going to be nothing.
Yeah. Nothing much can be done now. This is going to be a pretty one-sided game. More lings being sent out to die. uh,
Like, Oling means sent out to die.
and they decide to die. There you go.
No, they're just starting to walk. They're like, no, no, we'll run. No, no, don't mess
Still
up.
aiming to come around. No, 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 pulls back those links. More links coming around. He's kind of just gone all in
Lings.
ling. Yeah, but little does he know, roaches are coming. Centrifugal hooks is also started.
Did he make
And
Did he make another bending nest? Yeah, he did.
look at that. Okay, so now this is. I don't think there's any point even doing this anymore. He's kind of dug into his base now. Look at the amount of spine crawlers he has at his base. Dissector seeing what's coming, and he's making that final stand with like 8 spine crawlers at base.
They're like, his last stand of the spine crawlers or something.
Meet the Spartans. Still trying to come around, engage at a different angle. This is wasting time actually right now.
It is just a line of death.
Yeah. I would have liked to seen a better creep spread from Varun, but I guess he just more relaxed right now. Doesn't want to do much. Nitin is trying to do something with his units, trying to spread them out to make something happen.
Like a pincer, but I don't think it'll really happen.
Yeah, it went more about one-sided pincer where they all move to one side instead of being separated. Let's not forget, he's actually seeing everything. He has the Zelnaga towers, so he can see the movement of his enemy all over the map. And here we have 200 almost maxed out army.
I think what the Zerglings were trying to go ahead and do was maybe they can climb on top of each other, and maybe they can then reach the Mutalisks.
That was the plan.
It's like Govinda ala re.
Pretty much, man. That plan did not work out.
Can Zerglings throw each other? Well, let's just look at the big army. Let's just go ahead and make the Imperial March. Let's just go. Tan, 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 tan.
Don't forget Control F. No, Control Shift F.
Okay, you want Control Shift F? Let's go ahead and
Yes.
watch the march.
Look at this Bailey looking, it's so awesome. Just spinning right through them. The roaches don't give a shit. They walk in there, they're like, we're gonna take everything out. Ladies and gentlemen. If you press the unit tab, there is literally just links. That's all a Dissector has, just links. There is no hope of life left in there. A lot of links actually.
That's actually a lot of links.
Just gonna check one link for upgrade. It has 2 links. And here goes the hive. And it's GG's 200 to 20 supply difference. And there we go. Finally, the game ends.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. This just shows how Chrissy is one of the better players, and he takes down Dissector, who actually used to beat him all the time.
You got an achievement.
I just got a random achievement for spawning.
What the hell?
It's called Spawning Pool Party. Apparently, I watched 2 spawning pools being put down or taken down or something.